fabulous if you are planning a day trip to Assisi and wondering how to experience this enchanting hill town in just one day. You're in the right place. In this Assisi day trip guide, I'll show you exactly how to visit Assisi. From must-see highlights like the iconic Basilica of Saint Francis and the magnificent Basilica of Saint Mary of the Angels to the picturesque medieval streets that make this town so special. We'll enjoy an elegant lunch with panoramic views at a beautiful Terrace restaurant, sample authentic Umbrian flavors, and most exciting of all, immerse ourselves in the vibrant Calendimaggio festival, Assisi's most famous celebration of the year. If you're looking for the perfect one-day itinerary, the best things to do, and insider tips for your perfect Assisi day trip, then this video is definitely for you. Now, before we begin, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe, and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe. Alright, fabulous people, let's go explore Assisi. Assisi isn't just another hilltop town in Italy. It's a place that moves you. From the spiritual power of Saint Francis Basilica to the medieval drums of Calendimaggio echoing through the streets, something here touches the soul. But if you don't know where to go or when to come, you could miss its magic entirely. That's why I want to take you through Assisi the way it deserves to be explained, with presence, beauty, and purpose. And there is no better place to begin than here, the Basilica of Saint Francis in Assisi. The Basilica of Saint Francis in Assisi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most important pilgrimage destinations in Italy. Built in the 13th century, it houses the tomb of Saint Francis, the beloved patron saint of animals and ecology. He was specifically known for his deep love and respect for all living creatures and nature, famously preaching to birds and caring for animals. The Basilica of Saint Francis isn't just one church. It's two, built one atop the other, like a spiritual ascent carved into stone. The lower church, dark and intimate, draws you inward. Its frescoes by Cimabue and Giotto were revolutionary, the first in Western art to show emotion in human faces. It's here, in the crypt beneath the altar, that Saint Francis himself is buried, in silence, candlelight, and reverence. And then you rise into the upper church, flooded with light. The vibrant fresco cycle by Giotto tells the story of Francis's life, not just as a saint, but as a man who saw divinity in simplicity. This space was a beacon of innovation in the 13th century and remains one of the most important artistic landmarks in all of Italy. Together, these two churches don't just honor Saint Francis, they invite you to feel what he felt: humility, peace, and awe. And before you leave this part of town, there is one final stop you absolutely shouldn't miss. And most travelers walk right past it without even realizing it. Just behind the Basilica, in a quiet park overlooking the Umbrian Hills, stands the Bell of Peace, a powerful symbol of unity and reflection. And here is the best part: you can actually ring it. Visitors are invited to take a moment, strike the bell, and carry forward St. Francis's message of peace in their own way. After exploring the spiritual heart of Assisi, it's time to slow down and soak in the beauty of this hilltop town from a different perspective. If you are spending one day in Assisi, this is exactly the kind of moment that makes it unforgettable. Le Terrace di Properzio is a charming family-run restaurant perched above the Umbrian Valley. They serve homemade pasta, succulent wild boar stew, and regional-inspired meat specialties, all crafted with fresh, local ingredients paired with a stunning terrace view. It's the perfect pause in your Assisi day trip to savor genuine Umbrian flavors And trust me, the setting is just as memorable as the food. Guys, at the Le Terrace di Properzio, they really know how to pour your wine. I mean, look at this abundant pour, at this gorgeous color of a local wine. It's a dream, guys. This is what Italy is all about this stunning views, delicious food, generous pours of Italian wine. Cheers, guys, to la dolce vita. Guys, for Assisi, you really need to carb yourself up. Make sure you eat tons of pasta, tons of gelato, drink tons of wine, because Assisi is all about ups and downs. And right now we're going to go all the way up to the medieval fortress. It takes about 15 minutes from the main square to get to the fortress, but the whole climb is pretty much just up the hill. So I'm happy that I'm all carved up. I'm ready to go. Let's go, guys. I'm so excited to show you the site. It is so beautiful and so worth the climb. Let's go. Perched high above Assisi, the Rocca Maggiore fortress is one of the most awe-inspiring and underrated places in town. Built in the 12th century to defend the city, today it offers sweeping views over the Umbrian countryside that make the climb completely worth it. If you are planning an Assisi itinerary or looking for the best things to do in Assisi, this fortress absolutely deserves a spot on your list. Alright guys, so the entrance to the Rocca Maggiore fortress is €8 per person, and as you can tell, you have plenty of space to explore on your own, at your own pace. There are not that many people here, and of course this place is so incredible if you plan on exploring it during the summer, because it provides this nice relief from the heat and humidity. It is wonderful. Because it's set high above the main town, there is always a light breeze, and it's rarely crowded even in peak season. Rocca Maggiore Fortress gives you a moment to slow down, breathe in fresh Umbrian air, and take in Assisi from a whole new perspective. Now, if you're lucky enough to visit Assisi in early May, you might just witness something unforgettable. Each year, the town transforms for Calendimaggio, a medieval festival that brings centuries of tradition, music, and spirited rivalry back to life. Locals dress in historic costumes, parades fill the streets, and the air vibrates with drums, flag throwers, and ancient chants. But this isn't just a performance, it's Assisi truly reliving its past. The first time I witnessed Calendimaggio, I didn't expect to be so moved, but I had goosebumps the entire time. You can't fully grasp the power of this festival until you're in the heart of it. If you are planning the perfect Assisi itinerary, try to time your visit around this magical celebration. And of course, fabulous people, as you know, I have to share some important travel tips when it comes to visiting Assisi. Number one, as you guys know, this is a deeply spiritual place with some of the most sacred sites like Basilica of Saint Francis. So when you visit those sites, make sure that your shoulders and knees are covered at all times. And in the summertime, when it's really hot, just carry a light shawl or a scarf with you. Now, if you want to do a day trip to Assisi, one of the best cities to do it from is Rome. And there are two things that you absolutely need to keep in mind. Number one, if you want to explore everything in Assisi and to really enjoy this one-of-a-kind town, then I strongly recommend to take the earliest train from Rome Termini station that departs around 7:35 a.m. And number two, give yourself plenty of time to arrive to your platform, as regional train platforms typically located at 10 to 15 minute walk from the ticket validation area. And of course, if you want to experience the real, authentic Italy without the stress of planning, researching, and organizing every single detail, then I have the most perfect solution for you. At My Fabulous Vita travel agency, we specialize in creating bespoke trips to Italy, so you can focus on your journey while we handle the rest. From boutique hotels, private transfers, and train tickets, to unforgettable tours, unique activities, and even restaurant reservations. We take care of it all. And when you travel with us, you will have your very own dedicated travel concierge available every step of the way. Whether it's last-minute changes, navigating train strikes, or managing unexpected cancellations, we've got you covered. And of course, fabulous people, I will make sure to leave you the link to the concierge service of My Fabulous Vita travel agency in the description down below. Now, before you wrap up your Assisi day trip, there is one final place you absolutely cannot miss. And it's just a 5-minute walk from the train station. The Basilica of Saint Mary of the Angels may look unassuming from the outside, but inside it holds something truly extraordinary. At its heart is the tiny stone chapel known as the Portioncola, where Saint Francis founded the Franciscan order, a sacred space that draws pilgrims from all over the world. Surrounding it, the Grand Basilica was built to protect and honor that humble beginning, reminding us that even the greatest movements often start in the simplest of places. It's the perfect closing chapter to any Assisi itinerary, a quiet, powerful reminder of the legacy this town carries. Well, fabulous people, thank you so much for watching this Assisi day trip guide. I truly hope that you found it useful and beneficial. And before you go and start packing for your trip to Assisi, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe, and I truly hope to see you all in my next video.